Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Bengal Buzz. I'm your host Brianna Negron, and before we get into today's topic, I want to give you a quick overview on what you can expect here. I created this podcast because I wanted to be able to come over here and chat with you students or parents or grandparents about self-growth, and I want to give you my advice on whatever topic is we choose for that week. So thank you for joining me, and let's talk about productivity. It's hard to find that balance between being productive and exhausting yourself, because productivity isn't always about who can complete the most assignments in an hour or who gets things done the quickest. It's also about a job well done. I find myself making massive lists of things that I need to do before I go to bed, and I always know that I'm not going to be able to complete every single item. This isn't ethical because now you have this huge list in front of you and it's weighing you down all day. You don't know where to start and you don't want to start. It gets really overwhelming. And on top of that, now you have something to complain about. Now every person that you encounter, you can say, I have so much work to do, and then you'll list the 15 things, or you're just weighing down your mood, and it's reinforcing that whatever you're going to do is going to be so negative and it's going to be so much torture. By saying it out loud, it makes it feel a lot worse than it is. So instead of making huge lists of every assignment and house task, especially those things that make it to your list every single week, like replacing the soap in the downstairs bathroom, or other minuscule tasks, first of all, I think that you should be doing all of those little things that always slip your mind on a single day, so it gets everything out of the way, and that's not affecting your mind. All those unnecessary little tasks that you add to your list that you know you're not going to complete make it seem longer, and it makes it seem even more impossible. So let's not list those. Instead, choose the most important things or urgent things, like 4 or 5 of those, the things that are going to have consequences if you don't get to finish them soon, like homework or projects and, doing the dishes. Write those things down on a piece of paper. The reason for this is because writing things on paper seems like so much more of a commitment. You're going to feel like you need to do it more. You're going to work harder. When I do this, I feel so much more in the moment. I'm aware and I'm connected to myself, and it makes me want to work harder. Another great benefit of this is that when you're writing things on paper, there's no other distractions. You're not going to close the Notes app and open up TikTok. You're not going to create a time sink, and next thing you know, it's 2 hours later and you haven't done a single bit of your list. That is completely executed when you're writing down your list on paper. A little bit of advice that I heard somewhere that I don't remember where I heard it, but I think that it is very helpful to certain people. This doesn't apply to me because I think it's actually very difficult to do. But the advice is, if it takes 5 minutes, do it. I think everybody should live by this, but I completely understand why it would be difficult. But the main idea of it is, if it takes 5 minutes to complete something, you might as well do it now. You can get it out of the way. It's easy. It's not going to take up all your time. For example, I have cats, and they love to knock things off my desk. So constantly, there is always a pile of random items right next to my desk, like lip gloss or hair ties or jewelry, pencils, pens, anything. It's always there, and I never clean it up because I'm procrastinating. If I don't need those items, they're just going to sit there. When I know that it would take just 3 minutes, a few seconds even, to put those things back where they belong. So maybe that's something that I can work on. My next bit of advice is for people who have a million tabs open all the time. You're always completing 3 projects at a time. You have every single subject tab open. The Canvas tabs are going crazy. My advice to you is to have separate windows for every subject or every project. And my reason for this is because you're going to be so much more focused on each subject or each project. You're going to be able to knock those things out faster if you do them one at a time. Your brain isn't scrambled across every single tab. This works so well for me. I think teachers need to do this as well because it's not going to be so stressful for you. It's aggravating when you're looking for a single tab so you can finish that one sentence and you click on the wrong one 4 times. It makes me want to quit. And so maybe this is just a thing that helps me out, but I think there are a lot of people who need this too. So try that out. It's very helpful when I remember to do it. When is it okay to nap? Okay, I struggled with this a lot. So I know that it is not my place to be the nap police, but I do have some opinions. So basically, if your body is completely shutting down and it needs a break, there's a huge chance that you're not getting enough sleep. But if you are getting your full 8 hours and you're still begging for a break, I think something that really helps is showers. And I'm not calling you stinky. I'm just like, showers, I think, fix any icky feeling. Like, that is my home remedy to literally anything. Like, if you just had the worst day of your life and you need to cry, take a shower. If you need to wake up, take a shower. And before I can complete anything on my tasks, that like things to do today, I always shower because it makes me feel so clean and ready for whatever is ahead of me. So maybe instead of taking a nap, a shower was that refresh your body was looking for. So you can stay awake and fix your sleep schedule. Or get your homework done. Or maybe you have a massive list like me, but try not to do that. That's great for anybody who doesn't have like sports or work, but I assume that if you have something to do after school that you're not sleeping. But no judgment. Another thing that kind of ties into napping is coming home and having a snack. I think that it's pretty common, but maybe it's just me. But I just want to say that food coma is real. Sugar coma is real. And as much as I may not want to admit it, my mom was right. And if you're not eating the right things, you're going to need a nap. Like, that's just how your body reacts to those things in your system. But the problem is having the right snack or having the healthy amount of the snack. All I have to say on that is listen to your body. If you're full, you're full. And that's all the advice that I can give to you for that. But I just want you to be aware. And maybe after you have your snack, instead of falling asleep, you do take that shower. And you are ready for whatever you have to do next. I believe that it really gets you into a productive mood. So try that out. My next thing is something that I started doing last year semester, the second semester. And I call it look good, feel good, do good. I'm definitely not the first person to come up with this, but it really helps. So basically what this means is putting on an outfit that you like, that you feel confident in, and by doing this, you're going to feel good. When you feel good, your mood is going to be so much better. It's going to uplift your entire day. You're going to be able to maybe talk to more people or just be more focused. I think that this is so worth trying out. And sometimes you can do this for a week and then you'll stop because, oh, I don't have any more outfits. But that's not really what this is about. This is just finding a way to be confident in yourself, and it's all basically a domino effect. Once you're feeling well, in a good mental space, or just simple things that make you feel better about yourself, you're going to be able to have a better time on this earth, basically. And there are a lot of other things that play into the rate of your productivity, like your eating habits or your sleeping habits or whatever mental state you're in right now. Everything is different for everyone, so try not to overexert yourself. Take breaks and find out what works best for you, because listening to one podcast is not going to fix all your problems. Everything is a process, and you just have to try your best because that's all you can do. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the first episode. I'll be here every other week. So take care of yourself, take care of your mind, and take care of your body. Bye, Bengals.